everybody, and welcome to this week's comic pull on a budget. All right. Haven't been to the comic book store in a long time. I haven't had a chance to get down there. But I did make it down last week, April 8th. Was it April 8th? Well, I think it was April 8th. Yeah, it was April 8th. So, remind me, I'm just doing other things. So what was my budget last week? $33, right? $33. So here it is. This is how much I spent. Right? I spent $30.20. I went under budget. Really, I didn't see anything else I really wanted, and I want to spend my money on. I want to make sure I stayed under budget. I've been hitting a couple cents above budget lately, so I want to stay below. But I really was. Anything would have took me well over. If I'd have bought a $2.99 $3.99 comic, would have took me over. So I didn't get anything after that. So I did stay under. I've done so far. Okay, so let's start. What did I get first? Let's go with the big one that I got. They got most of my budget already. I had 33, so I had 33, so I had a pretty big budget. I remember I had like $11 last time. So the first one I got was there's Deadpool 27, Deadpool's Wedding. Okay, this comic was worth it. It is $9.99. It's several stories all put together. It's the wedding, and then it's like all of his fantasy weddings that he had. This book right here, I'm telling you people, this book made me, it's the only comic where I actually laughed out loud reading it. I was sitting in here laughing to myself reading this book. It is so funny. The writer is going to be at Phoenix Comic Con. I forget his name. I think it's Brian Posehn. I think he's hilarious. Great book. And the cover is awesome. You can just go through and just stare at the cover. It's just every hero in both sides. And you can count every hero. Look at that. This is a great book, okay? So this is the main chunk of my budget right here. It's $9.99, but worth it. Like I said, only book to ever make me laugh just out loud. I mean, just crack up. Great book. Can't say more about it. So we'll stick with Marvel, and here we go. Iron Fist #1. I've always liked Iron Fist back when he was Heroes for Hire, back in the 70s and the 80s, and I always thought he was a good character. Used to like it a lot. This is a great book. It's the art is great, story's good. Except it's sort of funny the story. I mean, the art reminds me a lot of Hawkeye. You can tell me if you think the same way or not, but it reminds me a lot of Hawkeye. But the story's funny because he's very I don't know, deep in his thoughts. Because there's no more thought bubbles anymore in comics. You notice that? There's no more thought bubbles. It's all captions. But he's very deep in his thought. But then when he's fighting towards the end, he's like, says things like crappity crap and stuff like that. So he talks very philosophical, and then all of a sudden he goes into his Rand personality where he's a goofball. So a little confusing on that part, but overall good book. Then I went with number 2, but I didn't see this. I thought this was look cool. This was Ghost Rider #2. I picked it up. First impression, the Ghost Rider in here looks awesome. I like the Ghost Rider. It's not Johnny Blaze though. It's some kid, and he drives a car. So it's Ghost Driver, not Ghost Rider. I mean, you drive a car, you ride a motorcycle. I guess I don't even know where Johnny Blaze is in this thing, but this is a kid raised in East LA. He rides I guess it's a low rider. He rides, and even Low Rider magazine has an advertising for Low Rider magazine in here for it. But so I guess it's a low rider, so Ghost Rider works in that sense. Okay, but I don't know how to pick this one up. I mean, the art's good. I like the art. I like the style. It's very cartoonish. The Ghost Rider looks very cool. Maybe I can show you a picture if I find a good picture of him. There's a pretty good picture here of him. There's a pretty good picture. I mean, he looks pretty bad. I mean, it looks pretty kick-ass there. So, I don't know. I'm probably not going to pick it up. If you like it, I mean, it's cool. Good. Then I'll go to DC. Everybody knows, like I said before, I've been trying to get into DC. If you've been to the website, if you've seen my review on the Flash trade paperback I bought. I like Flash, I'm my favorite, but I did get Batman Eternal #1 to try Batman. I thought, well, what the heck? I'll jump in. It's the first Batman #1 issue that I can jump in on. It's about Commissioner Gordon. New guy's taking his place. It looks like he's been framed. Something about hallucinogens. He sees a gun. There isn't one. He kills a bunch of people on an Amtrak. So that's it. It's a very interesting story. Might pick this one up again. Might. This is my first. I'm trying to get into DC. So that's my shot right there. That one. Okay, then I had some. Let's go. Grab this one. I haven't read these guys in a long time. Went with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Wanted to see what it was like now. I read them back in the 80s. This is number 3. Not quite sure what's going on. A little lost in the story. I mean, I know there's Shredder, and I know the Turtles, and all that. I'm not quite sure what this invasion thing is. I should have probably picked up the first 2. Can't just jump right in on it, but I didn't think it would be that confusing. But I'm sort of like, what the heck are they talking about? So it's good all around. It's good. The story's good. I mean, what I read was good. The art is very stylized, cartoony, kind of like you expect from Ninja Turtles. You can see there's some Ninja Turtle artwork. Okay. So I liked it. It was alright. I would give it a try. And then I picked up one of my weaknesses. Right now, I would collect Invincible. Just Robert Kirkman is just this comic book is probably the best ongoing book that I'm reading. I just drug into the story and I just can't stop. So, really like it. Invincible #110. I got them all. They may not be the first ones printing, but I got from 1 up to 110. I got several issues. I got several trades. I got hardcovers. I got every single issue up to this because I liked it so much. The story's great. All right, so that was it. That was $30 right there for those comics, and it was worth it. You got good ones. Tell me what you think. If you didn't, remember, go to the website. Real quick, on a gaming note, I got 2 games at once, and I have Batman Arkham Origins that I've been playing but haven't really got into, and I've been playing it, but it's competing against Diablo 3 and Reaper of Souls, and that's really taking up my time. I mean, between the website and drawing and playing Diablo, I haven't had a chance to play much of Batman Arkham Origins. My son's been playing it, says he likes it. It's one of those where you sort of got to get into it, and when I get home from work, I really don't feel like sitting down sort of thinking through things. I want to just kill things. And that's sort of like Diablo. You just so on that note, we got there just for gaming. All right, so that's it. I'll probably go again. I'll probably go again in a couple weeks. Let's see what the new budget's going to be. Where's my phone bill? This is my high quality professional filming, as you can see. Let's see. What is the next budget going to be? Between 1 and 45, 5 and 45. Not 845. 45. You know, we're not going to do 5 because there's no way. You got to do at least 10. So we'll do between 10 and 45. What do you think? Pretty round number. It's better. $22. That should make it interesting. It's right in the middle. So $22 I get to spend next time when I go to the comic book store. Any ideas? Give me some ideas of what's coming out if you want. In the comments below. Remember, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Go to the website. See me on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. I got Instagram, but I haven't made anything on it. But go to our website. You see some good comic reviews. Like those. Tell me what you think. All right. So if you're gonna do this for next week, then we give for $22. Let me know. I'll pick it up. All right. So everybody, I think that's it for now. What do you think? Okay. Everybody. See you next time.